How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said.
I think I found my
"Ain't that a
kindred
kickin'?"
spirit, and she's on the other side of the earth. And you're all going to appreciate this because you know how I love Australians. Tracy Van Weesup is with us, and she's written a book called Keep Smiling. I'm just smiling thinking of the title of the book, so it's brilliant. It says the whole thing almost right there. Tracy, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Let's talk about why you wrote the book. What trail led you to writing this book?
Well, I was going through a separation, and I met somebody who said to me, you know, why don't you write? You can write. And I just brushed it off and said, no, I can't really. On my Instagram, I would have positive quotes and sayings, and Facebook as well. And then this person just kept saying, why don't you write a book? And I'm like, okay. So I sort of started putting things together, and it came together really quickly. And I actually achieved it. I wrote a book. So I had somebody who actually encouraged me, and this person is actually anonymous in my book. But I did it, you know. I did something that I never thought I would actually be able to do.
Yeah, and in the book, the gist of the book, you know, you talk about people, obviously, there's the photography, the nature. Is that the whole thing about how do you smile? What makes us smile?
Well, for me, I love the ocean, so that makes me smile. But it's also the people around me. It's just people in general. It's nature. I mean, we're in a beautiful country, a beautiful world, and there's so much beauty in the world. And I think we just don't appreciate and get a chance to stop and see what we have around us. And that definitely makes me smile, just to see people and things around me.
And we're speaking with Tracy Van Weesup here at Author's Corner. You can pick up her book, Keep Smiling, on Amazon. Always, all the roads lead to Amazon. And, you know, I asked you off the air, what was your most surprising, I guess, moment that you pulled from writing this book? What really hit you? What really struck you?
It kept coming back to my stepdad, actually. The fact that the support he gave me when I was growing up, I did have a struggle in growing up and in life. So his support and strength actually, I was able to draw back on it, and I realized how much he's actually my hero. He's the reason, I guess, where I've learnt how to smile. I've learnt to look at the positive in everything. So, yeah.
I love that. That he learned to look at the positive in everything. Do you think that we have a lot of people that just find it so hard to find the positive? Do you think that we live in a world that's challenging and a little bit negative in some ways?
Absolutely. You know, as we were saying off the air, you know, there's a lot of negative out there. Whoever created that saying, kindness matters, you know, I take my hat off to them, because it is so true. There's so many people out there who are struggling. I mean, we struggle with ourselves as well. So, you know, we put ourselves down, and then to have someone else put us down as well, you know, we should be in an environment where we're supporting each other, not having a go at each other. I mean, it's life, I get it, but just having that kindness in your heart, but to share it with others, it's just, for me, it just makes me smile, and it's one of the best feelings. It's great endorphins, actually.
I agree with that. Smiling costs nothing, and you do get that endorphin rush. That's why I knew I would like you instantly when when I heard the name of your book was Keep Smiling. And boy, Tracy, you have definitely nailed that. What do you hope people take away from? And I know we've talked about it throughout this so far, but what do you really hope the one nugget is that people take out of reading your book?
I guess for people to just to accept themselves for who they are, to learn to dig deep and to find their inner happiness, to find that they are an amazing person. You know, everybody's got something that they can give to the world. It might be a smile, it might be a joke, it may be, I don't know what it is, but everybody has got something in themselves. And I think people just need to dig deep and just have a look at what they have got in themselves, because people are absolutely amazing.
I agree with you. People are absolutely amazing. And if you really look hard, you don't even have to look hard, but if you look hard,
No.
where you see that there's kind of a harder exterior, you'll find that too. Sometimes in the hardest, gruffest people, they're really pussycats deep down. I see that all the time. Do you find that?
I do, but it's also funny how you can look at someone and they could smile, but the eyes really say a lot about a person. So somebody could smile and they don't seem very happy. I think I'm very empathetic towards other people, so sometimes it's sort of, you might have to give a little bit of a bigger smile, or even it might be just say hi or something like that. But your eyes definitely show a lot about yourself, I guess, as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. So you told me something I thought that was really interesting. Two different things that you're doing, but both to give back. Since you started on this journey, tell the listeners what you're doing. One of them involves coaching a team of young boys.
Yes. So my son is actually in the basketball team. They lost the coach, and I said, look, let me do it. Never coached basketball before. But the most amazing thing I get out of this is these young boys are so impressionable, and it's like, you're not there to tell them what to do. It's more about communicating with them and supporting them, because teenage boys, I've never been a boy, obviously, but teenage boys struggle as much as teenage girls. So just to be supporting of them that way is just, to me, it just hits my heart. It's just an amazing feeling. Same with, I joined the Rotary because I just want to give back to the community, and just that it comes back to those endorphins again of just making other people feel happy. It's amazing how a little bit of time given to someone could mean, a world of difference on how they're, feeling.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I think sometimes you said in the beginning, we really don't know what someone's going through. And if you adopt that policy, you have no idea how the littlest thing can touch somebody. And I think you said this by talking about the Rotary and also, coaching basketball. I think you have to give anyway before you get. What do you think?
Absolutely. And I was actually asked why I joined the Rotary. What do you want to get back from us? And it's like, well, I don't want to get anything from you guys. I just want to give. And that's, I guess, I'm a big softie because I do. Sometimes people say, oh, you give too much. But to me, it's the best feeling in the world. It just fills my heart with happiness. And if I can fill someone else's heart or give a smile, then I'll do it. That's just who I am.
Yep. I love it. I would also say, when you have that kind of heart and you're smiling all the time, and your book is Keep Smiling, what was the biggest surprise to you in the reaction to doing the book? Were people around you surprised that you put the book together?
Yes, because a lot of people didn't know that I was doing it. I was surprised. I was actually surprised I did it myself. I didn't think I could do it, but that comes down to somebody giving you that push and somebody showing you or helping you find your confidence, I guess. So my big thank you is to my anonymous supporter.
Yeah, who told you could do it. What keeps you up at night?
I sleep quite well.
That's nice. I love it. So yeah, so you that probably goes back to the positivity and the smiling and all of that.
Yes, and I think it's the fact that, I don't know, I just, like I said, when I was separating, I found I had to do a lot of soul searching, I guess, and I had to dig deep. I've been doing it for a long time, but I think it hit me quite suddenly, and just to be able to look at myself and go, right, where are you going in your life? What are you doing? And just to dig deep and just say, are you happy? What can you do to make yourself happy? And sometimes you have to be, it's not selfish, but self-love is amazing, and it's something that everyone, I think, really should attempt, I guess, if they want to.
There you go. I think there's some of the messages there. Self-love, keep smiling. That's the name of the book. Tracey Van Wiese, thank you so much. Keep smiling and keep changing the world the way you are. And I know someday we're going to meet and you're going to be able to pick me out of the crowd and I'm going to be able to pick you out of the crowd before we actually walk up to each other. I'm positive.
I agree. But thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, and I'm honoured to actually be interviewed by you. So thank you so much.
Thank you, and thanks to all of you for listening to this version of the show.